Good morning, drumming community. Bart Elliott here. It is Wednesday, September 18th. It's a beautiful day. It's overcast, but it's a nice, cool day here in Nashville. Woohoo! All right, on the calendar, we only have one item specifically to talk about that's going on today, and that is Matt Halpern, who is a Meinl cymbal and, more importantly, Mapex drum endorsee. I say that because this is a Mapex sponsored clinic tour, but Matt is giving clinic tour the next week or so, and tonight he will be at the Blobs Park Bavarian Beer Garden in Jessup, Maryland. How about that? Cost is $10 and it starts at 7 p.m. I do want to mention, if you've checked the Drummer Cafe calendar, there's some discrepancies on my part and a little bit confusing. But I've got it all figured out now. What it is before the clinics start later in the evening, but around 5, 5:15, 5:30, Matt is giving these private master classes that you can sign up for $50, and that information is on the Drummer Cafe calendar. So be sure to check that and get the information. And a lot of the venues that are hosting these clinics are not necessarily, I say the drum shops that are hosting the clinics are not necessarily the ones who are going to be actually holding the clinics at their venue. For example, Mid-Atlantic Drums is sponsoring and hosting the event, but it's going to be at Blobs Beer Garden, or Blobs Park Bavarian Beer Garden. Let's get it straight. All right, a couple other items I do want to mention, besides checking out the Drummer Cafe calendar for a lot of upcoming events. I wanted to welcome Ryan Elwood, who is a drum instructor in Denver, Colorado. Welcome, Ryan, to the Drummer Cafe. And you can be part of our directory and get yourself promoted, gain more students, build your brand by joining the Drummer Cafe teacher directory. It's only $25 for the full year, and I'll be going to bat for you. And you can build your brand by building on the Drummer Cafe brand, which is the longest standing internet resource for drummers and percussionists. I've been going at it since December of '96, and we're going strong. Been here longer than Google and PayPal and eBay. Woohoo! So join us for that. Also, a couple other items on the calendar. I wanted to mention that, if I can get over here, that John Dinsmore, who is the former drummer of The Doors, he has a new book out. It's been out for a while. Anyway, he is going to be in Dallas, Texas this evening at 7:30 at Good Records. The significance of this, and I'd mentioned it anyway for John, but what's cool is the last concert, full concert that The Doors actually played was in Dallas. So it's kind of neat getting back to the roots. The Doors actually played one other concert, I think the next day, only made it through 2 tunes because the lead singer was strung out. So anyway, and then he died not too long after, talking about Jim Morrison. So if you're in the Dallas area, check that out. And speaking of Dallas, I wanted to mention a couple other news items that are on the Drummer Cafe that you can read more about. One is that the Stuart Copeland D-Drum and D-Drum and the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, they premiered a piece of Stuart's that he was commissioned to write. And let's see, was it last year? I think it was February of 2012, I believe, is when this went down. Anyway, I can't find the date. I reported about it on the Drummer Cafe, and the clincher is that they've got a Kickstarter program. They're trying to raise money. They're trying to raise how much? They've pledged $35,000. I think they're trying to raise $90,000 to make this documentary DVD of this performance. The Kickstarter's called Dare to Drum. Again, you can read more about it on the Drummer Cafe. The name of the piece is Gamelan de Drum. De Drum, that's D apostrophe drum, not D drum, but de drum, It's a percussion group in Dallas, been around for quite a few years. In fact, I knew about them and had heard them back when I lived in Dallas before moving here. They were a part of it, so they play a lot of gamelan music because that's what the piece is, but they had instruments specifically made because the tunings used in traditional gamelan instruments would not match our Western well-tempered clavier, as they would say. So check it out. There's a video that you can watch to kind of promote it and learn more about that. There's only 19 days left, but you can help contribute to that. Also, Chuck Silverman is got the Keepers of the Flame documentary you can read more about. He's trying to raise money. There is a new book by Hudson Music that was over 10 years in the making. Daniel Glass and Steve Smith both played a part in this, and it's called The Roots of Rock Drumming. This is going to be a great book because it comes with a DVD. And I know firsthand that Daniel Glass had gone around and video interviewed a lot of legendary drummers, some of which who are no longer with us, like Buddy Harman, Earl Palmer. And he's got this footage, and some of this is going to be involved at the DVD with the book, but a lot of these videos will be available through Hudson Music. And I actually spoke with Rob Wallace, and we're working on maybe cross-pollinating a little bit, and you might be able to see some of that on Drummer Cafe TV or the Drummer Cafe website. So let's keep our fingers crossed there, and we'll see what happens. What else can I tell you? That's kind of it for that. I want to also welcome our new sponsor for Drummer Cafe this month. Bill Bachman has a new website called Drum Workout. You know, drumworkout.com. He has got workout videos that you can actually subscribe. There's a monthly fee involved. You can try a free lesson. You can click on the link or the banner on the Drummer Cafe website, and we'll be promoting that across all of our social media and such. So thank you, Bill, for supporting Drummer Cafe. And without the assistance of people like that, hey, my dog went inside. He's had it. Come here. Without the support of you subscribing to the premium resources as well as our corporate business sponsors, Drummer Cafe could not remain online. So thank you so much for all of your support. And remember that when you do subscribe to the Drummer Cafe premium resources and use our Amazon links, which we get a little bit of a kickback for, or use our eBay portal, all the things that you can use through the Drummer Cafe network, you're helping us in a real way. Every penny counts. He sees another dog. Hey, release it. Boy, there's some reality TV there for you. But it helps us in a real way. And just so you know, that money goes into me doing research and updating software and things like that for the Drummer Cafe, as well as we're giving back to the community through Kickstarter. I give funds to help different kickstarting programs, not all, but ones that I feel deserve the Drummer Cafe support. We've also given money to help people with scholarship funds. Some of in our drumming community have deceased and left loved ones and young children who need an education, and so we've contributed to that and helped out in different ways. So just to know, we're paying it forward at the Drummer Cafe, and your subscription to the Drummer Cafe's premium resources keeps us going and makes those kinds of things happen. So quite honestly, you're contributing to those endeavors as well. So that's it for today. Check out Drummer Cafe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.